Yo, my friend, welcome to Coach Paul's Life Tip Podcast. This is a place where you are going to be set free through every single day, challenges, struggles, possibilities, all of those things in your life. These life tips are going to help you navigate to your process. Hit that subscribe button here on iTunes and drop me a review down below if you like my content. You could also follow me on Spotify, iHeart, and YouTube. Now, here's the kicker. If you want to watch me live, you can pick me up live every single day on Facebook at facebook.com/Coach Paul Ibarra. I come on 7:30 a.m. every single morning, Central Standard Time, to bring you these tips. So once again, that's facebook.com/Coach Paul Ibarra. So if you are all about community and helping build a community, then that's the place to be. With that being said, sit back and enjoy the ride. Yo, welcome to Life Tip number 8 with Coach Paul. And this tip today is pretty, there's two sides of this topic right here. So here's what it is. There's a reason you are right where you are. Quit blaming God. Listen, I think everybody at some point in their life has gone through a situation where they begin to blame God for the circumstance that they just might be in, right? But there's a reason for our seasons. There's always a reason for what we're going through. And the Lord has us right where he wants us to be. God has us right in his hands. God has us exactly where we want to be at times, even if the assignment wasn't from him. God always takes care of his children. There's always a way out. There's always a way of tranquility. There's always the peaceful thoughts. There's always those things that we are able to do to really truly look at God and reflect on his goodness in every single season. Sometimes we may not understand the reasons why we're in our seasons, but as we mature in life, we begin to understand that there's a greater purpose all around us that involves a smaller portion of us, but the final picture is priceless. There's a story in the Bible about this dude named Job. This dude had everything. This dude was righteous before God's eyes. He had everything. He had a great family. He had homes. He had land. He had money. He had cattle. He had all of those things. And the devil was up in heaven, and he was, God was asking him, "Why are you up here, Satan?" And he said, "Well, I'm going to and fro, looking to find somebody that I can devour." And here's the kicker. God literally pointed out Job. You see, we can have conversations all day about God. We can praise God. We can say God is a good God. We can say, "Oh my God, God just blessed me with this new job, this new money, this new house, this new journey, this new girlfriend, this new husband, this new wife," whatever the case might be. Oh my God, God is great. But how many conversations can God really have about you? God is always the same yesterday, today, and forevermore. And this is where we have to understand that his purpose for our life is so much greater, is so much in depth than we could ever even imagine. And so as we're trying to figure out this thing called life, and as we're trying to figure out why does God put me in these certain situations, I want you to ask yourself this question. Does God really trust me? Because I'm here to ask you today, my friend, maybe, just maybe, God is trusting you to go through this season. No matter what that problem is, no matter what that circumstance is, those circumstances aren't always good. Blessings aren't always good. But as we look back, we're thinking, now I understand why God put me through this so that I can help somebody through this situation in their life. So to blame God for your situation is really not smart. Because the more that we blame God and get mad at God, we're only going to get frustrated with ourselves and we're never going to get anywhere. But if we're in our situations And we look at God and say, all right, God, there's a reason why you have me here. So show me what the purpose is so that I can get through this assignment and get to the next one. Why? Because he just may be trusting you with the opposition that's coming through in your life. And you're sitting there blaming him. You're sitting in a pity party and you're wondering, why is God doing this to me when God is really trying to get something through you to someone else? You follow what I'm saying? And so I want to speak to that right now. I want to speak to your situation to help you to understand, my friend, that God is not out to get you. God is not this crazy taskmaster up in heaven waiting to devour you. No, God is ready to really build you up. He wants to build you up in such a way that you are this huge muscle walking through life. You're rocking this thing called life and you're helping others that are around you. So I want to ask you this question, my friend. Are you that person? Can God really trust you with the circumstances and the situations that you're in? I believe that he can, because there's a certain reason why you're in the situations that you are. But you're so frustrated because you're trying to figure out why you're there, when in fact, you ought to be thinking, all right, God, how do I get through this? What are you teaching me through this? And what can I learn in this situation that's going to help the next person that I meet out of theirs? Listen, my friend, we've all been there. I've been there. You've been there. But if we keep going around the same mountain, blaming God, wondering when everything is going to stop, it's not going to stop. Rejoice and understand that God trusts you through this situation. So if he trusts you, then there's a way out for you and everyone else that's around you. All right. So that is tip number 8. There is a reason you are right where you are. Quit blaming God. Listen, my friend, I'll see you tomorrow with tip number 9. I can't wait to drop it for you, but I encourage you to share this out. If you haven't dropped a review yet, drop me a review. Help me to get this podcast out. Let's get this word to the world. Okay? I'm praying for you guys. I love you guys. God bless you. And I'll see you on tip number 9. Peace. I want to thank you once again for tuning in to Your Life Tips with Coach Paul. If this podcast has brought value to your life, hit that subscribe button, my friend, and drop me a review if you haven't already. And just a reminder, you can catch my latest live tips on facebook.com/Coach Paul Ibarra, 7:30 a.m. Central Standard Time every weekday morning. And if you or anyone needs help in any area that you have heard me touch on, I am here to serve you, my friend. Visit my website, setfreelife.net, to schedule a free call with me, Coach Paul. So until we meet again, keep it moving and share some kindness with someone today. God bless.